This is the video you have been looking for.
This is.
It is.
Maui is a Jedi.
Look at him resting for the big battle.
Yeah.
Maui.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's like, I'm Snuggles right now. Don't bother me. Watch your Mandalorian show. So hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We are so excited to be watching more of The Mandalorian today. We are on Chapter 12, Episode 4 of Season 2. Ahsoka! I just have to say that. I know so many were so excited to hear her name drop last episode. We certainly were, because we know her from the Clone Wars. We're halfway through that. We also were teased about Boba Fett in this, but then we skipped that next episode, and it was kind of like a filler episode, but it was still fun. The last episode was better. I like it, and even though we don't know who Bo-Katan is, I think she's a good character. I like actually being introduced to her. I kept thinking one of her friends was Sabine because we don't know anything about her besides me with Disney Infinity. So I guess that was not her. So I'm curious if we're going to see Ahsoka in this one or if there's going to be an actual filler episode. Hopefully not.
I think we're going to see her.
I hope.
And I think that Bo-Katan chick, she can hold her own.
Oh,
man.
she sure can.
I love that. And she follows a different code. So that was a big thing for Mando to see that they are true Mandalorians, but they actually follow, I guess, a main code where he has a more...
not the traditional.
Yeah,
right, yes.
His way is just very different from their way. And he even saying this is the way, like saying it back to her at the end was like he was accepting that was the way.
Right, yes.
So that was actually pretty cool. So it's like, oh crap,
good.
so we might see his face. We did, I know, last season, but more as a natural occurrence around people. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
A child, don't tell anybody.
That's right.
That's right.
Because I know the child, like, he knows who Mando is. He associates his armor, maybe by smell too, who knows. But if he ever took off his helmet, would the child even be like, what the freak, who are you? You know, like, would he even associate that or just the armor?
I think the child is a lot smarter than...
Yes, he is very smart.
too.
And he is 50,
Yeah.
so just because he's a little baby doesn't mean that he's full on, like he's not wise or anything. So he's been through a lot already. And even like with Mando taking out his whispering birds or whatever those weapons are, and then immediately he like, shuts his carriage. He knows exactly what to do right away. So it's just fun, So he's very smart. And he knows how to use the Force. And we know at this point there are not a lot of Jedi around. There might be, and I know that's probably very well debatable, but how, like, we know Luke and Leia later, like at this point though, we didn't really think that Leia had, Force capabilities, but there's not that many. So Ahsoka is around. She is a Jedi now, which is cool because we know her as a Padawan from the Clone Wars, and I wonder how many more there are at this point, And I'm wondering
when Mando brings the child to her, if he really lets go of him.
Yeah, maybe they'll
be
be
so close with him. I don't know.
He puts him on his lap. Sometimes to make sure he knows what he's doing.
I love how he puts him on his lap. It's cute.
But he is very close to him.
Yes,
he is. I love how he works with him, I guess, because he is tough. And he doesn't like show emotion, but at the same time we don't see it because he's wearing his helmet. But he, like, his posture is always very stiff or relaxed, but he's not like, sometimes you show emotion, you can tell by your actions. And you can tell that he really does care for him, but he's still very professional in his Mandalorian way. He's very calm, like, where are you going? Hey, come back here. But he's very, like, slow with his movements. He's not like frantic or anything, so but we know he cares.
He's like a father figure, like, hey.
So he stays true to his Mandalorian ways, but he does have a soft spot, so you can see that he really does care for him. So I think it will be hard for him to give up the child, so I'm kind of hoping that he could team up with Ahsoka. I don't know how that would work because, like, what's he going to do? Like, he could protect them. I don't know, because I'm sure a lot of people are still going to be hunting him down, and God forbid they find Ahsoka. I don't know. Yeah, because she's going to be a key.
Yeah,
a Jedi.
And they might team up and just do something that's even greater, a greater thing that's going on.
Yeah.
In future episodes. So they might all three get together.
Hints to Palpatine. But yeah, so I think we should get into this, and hopefully we'll see Ahsoka. Watch, like, she will not be in this one. That can happen with filler episodes, but after Boba Fett, I think a lot of fans will be upset if she's not in this one, because that's totally like a slap in the face, I feel like. That's me saying that.
Yeah.
But we will see. Shall we, ladies?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my God, talk about smart. We were just saying that.
Oh my God.
get the wire out.
I don't know my colors yet.
Wire where the blue wire goes in the
You
board.
won't be colorblind.
okay? But don't
Oh,
let
who's
the
gonna get shot?
Who's gonna put
Don't let them touch. Oh,
Watch
that's
it.
so
Ooh.
risky.
blue one off.
Don't put them together.
They're
Who's-
opposite
Be
charge.
careful.
He's gonna do it.
Oh
Oh, he's electrocuted.
my God. Let's see.
Oh my God, all these points we're making. I see your face. Oh, you're my daddy.
That's right. That's so cute. Oh
Aww.
my gosh, that was sweet. Okay. You're
You
right.
didn't get mad at him.
Oh. No. Ooh. What was that growling? That was them.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
Oh,
Smart.
great shield.
Wow.
She took all of them out. No problem.
Oh, wow. Look at him.
Good. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, I love you. I
Oh,
love
look at this.
I'm like a cat weasel.
He's your friend now.
God, I'd be so scared.
Oh God.
Hey, it's pals.
Yeah. Woohoo. Halfway. Yes.
How's my credit around here?
I think something could be arranged. Isn't that right, Marshal?
Oh.
Come here, little one.
It's like, okay, Grandpa.
Look at it.
Hand over and take a good
Okay.
What's that look?
I
I don't
know,
trust
right?
anyone.
Don't trust
Can't
it,
trust
don't trust
anybody.
it. Yeah, it's all right.
How about the Corellian Run?
School. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
That is correct.
School?
We're gonna leave the little one here so we can talk business.
Wait, wherever I go, he goes.
Mando,
Uh-huh.
No one's gonna pay attention at work now because he's so
That's
darn
right. They're
cute.
gonna be so cute, right? Oh, yeah. See.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't eat
What's he
anything.
gonna
Oh,
do?
yeah.
What's
there
he
you go.
gonna do? Boy, oh boy.
We'll be best friends.
How can you refuse?
He said no.
God, no. My goodness. Oh, look at. Ooh,
Oh, the whole thing.
the
Don't
whole
get
thing.
greedy.
Yeah, it's like a leave for a piece. That's it. Oh.
He's almost done with it.
I believe you two have met.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that.
That's right.
I do not want to spend any more time in carbonite. Still can't see out my left eye.
God.
Can we talk business? We're here. This entire area is the green zone, completely safe. But over on this side is the problem.
And you want to mop up the last of the Imperial force before they do.
Mando, I just want them off my planet.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
What are we looking at?
Excellent. Another adventure.
Another adventure.
There it is, right up there. You see it?
How close do you want me to drop you off?
About the front door.
It's a little close for a civilian, don't you think?
Hope you don't die.
Controls are useless, they're melted.
Grab the flange cutter and help us out.
Okay, fine. I'm not leaving my spear like this just so
After all this, he's gonna die at the end.
I'm coming. You're lucky I even packed it at all.
Dink ferric.
Oh, he's already fighting people.
No. What
There you go.
the heck? Oh, God.
Okay.
What about our vehicle there?
Just far away.
The reactor should be set in the heat shaft. If we drain the cooling lines, this whole base will go up in a matter of minutes.
Shuttle bay.
I do love their uniforms.
Security feed just went down. Can you check your relay hub? Shuttle bay. This is
You're the first. Yep.
Oh, shouldn't they? Bye-bye.
I have such strong
Oh,
arms.
yes.
The access corridor should be right past this junction.
On the transformer over there. All right, we'll check it out.
I like them together. Bridges. Kidding.
There's no guardrail on this. Come on!
I know, they try to make things as
Put your
legal as
feet
possible.
back in a little bit.
That's right.
Heels in.
Maybe we should have like handles at
I
least,
guess
you know?
so. Yeah.
Really? No, anything.
Okay.
And then quickly.
Ooh. Whoa,
Okay.
Ouch.
I'd get so lost right now.
Right.
Like, Shut up, breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
What the?
We need to get into the system and figure out what's going on.
What about the reactor?
Do it!
The place doesn't go wrong.
I don't like this.
They're trying to make.
We'll find a donor with a higher M count, though. I recommend that we suspend all experimentation. We have exhausted our initial supply of blood.
That's the guy that wanted the child, right?
I was only able to harvest a
Oh,
limited
that's right
amount.
too.
This recording's 3 days old.
Huh.
Ooh.
He's alive, then.
Which we knew.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Oh, gosh. Hey.
Get back, don't fail me now.
Just keep on going.
Whoa.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Wow. Oh, jeez.
Oh, saved your life.
Look at his head.
That's good.
Just gonna take that ship.
Alright, baby girl, let's see what you got.
Okay, boys, get in.
Whoa, there it goes.
Woohoo!
Oh, hold on. Oh, good, she stopped.
Still shooting to the end.
Yeah, that's right. They are. Whoa. Whoa.
Really good shocks.
Hey, baby, bring it up.
Oh my god.
Aww. Whoa.
No.
Fun chase. Oh, nope, never mind.
God.
Down.
Sorry. I love it. It's like the old movies.
Yeah.
They're coming right beside you.
Whoa. What? Ooh.
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 Ouch.
Whoa.
Smooshy.
Yes.
Someone's coming on board, though.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Ooh. Surprise.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Fish in a barrel.
Oh,
God.
jeez.
Can't get captured. Uh-oh. He's on. Oh, he's on.
Oh no, no, it's
Gonna
gonna
land
hit
on
him.
you guys.
Oh, my God. Whoa. Yeah.
I know, but
Oh, boy.
who dat?
Who's that, Mando?
Woo!
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
With
good.
the baby.
Oh, with the-
Yay, more cookies!
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at his arms like that.
Love him.
woohoo! I'm with you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Seatbelts. Wow, it's insane. Oh, gross!
Oh,
And there
my
it goes.
God.
Oh.
Well, you were good.
He's like,
so
that's
long.
all right.
Oh, he's gonna fix him.
Oh, he's gonna clean him up.
He should have been.
Yes, yeah.
Did she keep it?
Oh my goodness, there he is.
Did a hell of a job cleaning up the system.
Think about it. Oh, she's so tough too, but that's so much.
Mhm.
Just everyone.
What do you have for me?
Ah,
Here he is.
there he is. Yep. Call me Gus.
The tracking beacon has been installed on the Razor Crest.
And we will be ready.
Wow. My
Karga
God.
has no
Oh, gosh.
idea.
Whoa, no. Oh, my God.
Not good. Oh, I love the ending.
Boy, Marshall's a great fighter.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that
Sure
was
is.
cool.
Yes.
She really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
She stepped up, and now she's a marshal. And
I love
Yeah.
those characters.
Working well
you kind of
with
figured they'd come
Karga.
back.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Karga, too, because, again, like, there was a falling out last time, and they were fighting, and I thought he was going to die last season, and I'm glad that they worked together towards the end, and now they have such a great relationship, like a trusting relationship, that
Yes.
they're good friends again.
That's
So
good.
I love how he stayed true to that. I almost started saying things like, maybe Karga is still bad, and he actually has more to him that we don't know about, and him being there, like, oh, he knew about the lab and was trying to get them there to coax, to distract him from the child, but it wasn't
Yeah.
that. He is true.
It wasn't.
He's a
It
good
was.
guy.
He was
Yeah.
really good,
Mhm.
and now he's got this bad spy.
Yes.
Yeah. Panic.
That's right, yeah.
And right away we saw
Who
him with the
else
shifty
do we
eyes,
know?
or you can't really see
He's got-
shifty
yeah,
eyes, but he
those
like
big
looks
eyes,
back
yeah.
and he's like, all right, they're not like
Yeah.
looking over here, so we can do stuff.
I'll put this
Yeah.
down.
Oh, yes,
It's
yeah.
like, don't look like you're suspicious, But this was good. So we didn't see Ahsoka. I thought I'd be more
No.
disappointed, but this was still very exciting.
It was very good.
It was, as long
Yeah,
as they
it's
had
a-
these two. I mean, this is one of the main, they're the main characters from
That's
the
right.
last season. So it was,
And they're
it was
amazing.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that fish guy. Did you catch his name? I
he's
know they
so-
said it a few times, but
Yeah.
yeah, we saw him last season,
No,
first
he's
episode.
Oh my
funny.
gosh, yes.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Yeah,
He's funny.
and he actually did a lot more than I thought he was going to do. I thought he was just going to
Yeah.
be a one-dimensional complainer and like the whole time. But no, he
Yeah,
fought
yeah.
too. I mean, he's
Yeah, he
defending
did.
himself,
Yeah.
but he's actually like
Yeah.
peeking his head up,
He
like you can get a
cares
headshot,
back,
like you
yeah.
can die anytime, and he's just
That's
like
right,
shooting
right,
too,
gosh,
taking
yeah.
turns, and yes, he was right in it. And going up, of course, like whenever you have to reach controls, they're always in a very dangerous area with no safety. You don't have any railings, any handles, and the people have to work in that. They probably have other ways around it. Maybe they have like floating, some kind of like technology to help them, like just like hover over there and work on it. But I'm like, I would still want railings or something. That would
Oh
be a
my
really
gosh.
bad job to
Yeah,
have.
or they're
That's right.
purposely designed like that, so only a certain few know which
Exactly,
step to
and
take
that's
to get
yes.
there
Mhm.
safely.
Yeah, and of course he has to go and do it. And he's like this big guy. And it's like, yeah,
yes.
watch your footing. But I'm glad he was able to do it. And as we know, there's a big twist here. So this was a lab. And there were more men there. It wasn't
That's
just a
surprise,
skeleton
yeah.
crew. I mean, it still kind of was, but there were a lot of people still there. And with this lab, the donor was a child. We saw the
Yes.
doctor from
Yeah.
before. They are experimenting, it seems. My observation is that they're experimenting on certain creatures, people, trying to give them, not Jedi powers, but give them the Force or something, right? Like, I
Yeah,
guess they're
that's
trying
what
to
I
experiment.
took it
That's what I
as.
thought too,
Because
yeah.
there's no one else around. Like, we know Ahsoka's still alive. We have Luke and Leia somewhere. They're probably
So now,
bringing
do
it back.
they have? Does the doctor have blood samples of the child?
He mentioned
Did they,
something about
did they
having.
extract him
Oh,
because
yeah.
now certain species are not? They're being rejected by it.
They're being rejected by it
Oh,
because
yeah.
he was
So
only
they-
able to
he
take
does
so
have
much without killing
Must
him.
have,
So he
yeah.
couldn't take a lot, but he did take some.
So they're still
Yeah.
unsuccessful at this moment. That's
Yeah.
good, but it's
That's
bad because Gideon is going to get him now.
Yeah, because now they have a
Oh,
GPS
yes.
or something on his ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it was repaired. The ship looked better, and it didn't. I
Yep.
mean, like, who knows how long it took for them to get to that base? But I'm like, wow, to fix a big
I
ship
know,
like that, that's
right?
destroyed. It's like
Right.
garbage at this
Pretty bad
point.
shape.
Oh my
Yeah, and
God.
he's doing all these
Landing.
crazy moves
Oh,
that
look
in the
for
air.
that.
I was like, wow, they really did such a good job in a short amount of time because it wasn't
They
like a
sure
month
did.
went by. Like, how long would it
Yeah.
take to fix a ship like that? And they probably have a lot of
Wow.
manpower now to
Yeah.
help. But woo! So yeah, so
Oh,
now
wow.
there's a GPS on it.
The guy at the end that wanted to take the Marshal, he was next wing pilot.
He's trying to recruit Kara.
Yeah.
I think he knows how great she is, and she is. I mean, look what she's done. She
Oh,
went from
yes.
bounty hunter, and now she's a marshal.
Yeah.
The town is really flourishing.
Mhm.
She's really
That's
cleaning
right,
up the riffraff,
Yeah.
and
She is,
he,
wow.
And we've
he knows
seen-
what kind of a fighter she is.
We've seen how tough she is, and I get it. Like, you lose people, like, that's terrible. Like, that,
She
oh my
lost
God.
everybody.
Yeah.
She
Every-
lost
everybody,
everyone,
yes.
and to show that
Oh,
kind of
gosh.
emotion, that was huge, for her.
Yes.
Sure.
And we're all human or people, we have compassion and
great
stuff,
with
so she is
Karga.
great. So
Yeah.
I wonder if she is going to take up that offer. He left the badge there, so I don't know if she's going to
I think she
consider
will.
it later on.
After,
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's doing so well there, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I have
my
a kitty,
goodness.
a magical
look
kitty
at
just
that.
here.
Yeah.
He's like, Dark
Yeah,
Saber,
Darth
no.
Saber.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yes,
He's so
okay,
cute.
how they were-
He's just going in circles now. But yeah, so now that Mando has that GPS on his ship and he's going to see Ahsoka, that's not good either.
That's
because if
really
they
bad,
get
but-
the child,
really
they
bad.
can take her too.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
she's like really epic, but again, like numbers, it's bad, because they still have a lot of people after the
Big
child
time.
alone. So,
But he'll have a Jedi with him.
yeah, so
And the
hopefully
child,
she
yeah,
can really.
that child, yes.
I know she'll do well.
Come out
I'm
of
pretty
here.
sure she
Tries
will
to-
because she's amazing as a Padawan, and most of you probably know her as a Jedi, and I'm excited to see that. So hopefully next episode.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm going to try not to
Can't
get
wait to
hopes up
see
too
her.
much,
Can't
but
wait to see
I
her.
know, right?
but this was so
Eventually.
exciting. Just the chase alone, like in the beginning,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh, that was a
ooh,
lot.
chase scene, and then the two stormtrooper guys go blah, 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 and just like blow up, and I'm like, whoops, so bad shots and bad at the speeders. But it shows you like they'll do anything to complete
They
their
will,
mission
right
to
to the
protect,
end,
to
right
do
to
their
the
job.
they'll-
They leaped off, and that isn't normal.
God.
I mean, these things are good for that kind of terrain, but not off a cliffside. And it shows, and I like how they show that because we joke around the Clone Wars, as sad as it can be with certain clones, because not certain, but all clones, when they die, we're sad about it, but they're showing you how dire situations are, that people are going to die. It's not like a straightforward, like we're just going to go on a chase and no one's going to blow up. But right away, we lost 2 stormtroopers because they, hit rocks and lost control and hit rocks.
Yeah.
Luckily, they had a few more, I guess, to chase them. But
Yeah,
they have to
just
show us how harsh the terrain is.
however they can try to do as much as they
That's
can.
true.
And even the 2 guys, like at the controls, and they were shooting the controls, don't leave anything behind, destroy the evidence, and they were shooting everything. They were still defending too, like trying to shoot at Mando and friends, but then they kept focusing more on the control panel. So it's just insane on how loyal they are. That they know they're going to die, but it doesn't matter. They have to protect what they're there for. And it's like, holy
that's
crap.
true, yeah.
I know with any job, but more so with these guys. It's like a cult, It's like we
Yeah,
have to
they
make
have
this
to
happen.
do it, yeah.
Kamikaze.
And if they survived and they found out that they didn't do that, they'd be dead
They're so
anyway.
scared of
Anyway,
Gideon.
yes, they would be.
Which you should be. And we love him as Gus on Breaking Bad. So, I mean, like,
my
he's a
gosh,
great
yes.
actor, and
Isn't
he
he?
is different.
He is good.
plays
He's
such a
not
great villain.
like
good,
Gus in
yes.
this, but yeah, he's a good villain, and I just love it. Yeah, so I was like, oh,
my
yeah, I'm
Eyes,
scared
just his
too.
eyes
Oh,
say
wow.
everything. His eyes.
Yeah, he's not as
Yeah.
like stoic as he is in
No, he's
Breaking
like-
Bad.
Yeah,
He
he's
talks
so
more in
smart,
this, a lot more. But yeah, like though he's very intimidating, and so he
is.
had all these people, or it looks like armor lined up. Like all black armor. So it kind of, you couldn't really see details, but it kind of reminded me of Darth Vader, but I don't know. I doubt that's where they're going with it, but they're trying to just make more people with the Force so they can control them.
That's right,
Maybe
yes,
maybe like
the dark
clones.
side.
Like maybe
Right.
using the idea
That's
of
right.
clones, but make them Jedi or have that power so they can manipulate them to do their bidding, Like that would be
Terrible.
insane.
If that's true, that's terrible.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really like
Jeez.
this episode, though. Like, I like going back to
That's good.
Manda's home, and Kara,
Yeah.
I hope, can keep that cool weasel, meerkat, cat thing.
Oh, that's cute.
And I
Timon.
I know, I was thinking Timon.
Oh, that's
So
right.
I gotta say, even though I know it's not real, like it's a puppet, but they mix it with the old school Star Wars, with the new school Star Wars, and it just looks so fun, and you just accept it. And I really love that mix. Do you guys like it?
That's right.
It's
yeah, I do.
beautiful. I
It's
love it.
very good.
It's like you can tell, like,
Absolutely.
and then
Yeah,
they
so
animate it
cute.
a little bit to make it
Yes.
more real. And I'm like, hee hee, I
my
love
They're
that.
putting
thing.
a lot of
I'm
love
for
into
it.
the show.
They
really
really
are.
do,
Yeah.
and it's movie quality, because even, not that I try to pick things apart, but it's human nature when you look at special effects, like, okay, what looks fake? Does that look real? Like, I don't know, my mind goes there. Maybe it's the animator in me, I don't know, but like, I look at things, I'm like, okay, and I really do like the special effects in this a lot. Like, it feels like watching a movie, yeah. So it's definitely a lot of love put into this for sure. And we love the directors too, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. And you even said Karga looked like he probably was involved in this. But I don't always.
Carl
I
Withers
should,
did something.
yeah, I should look more
Right in
at
the
the credits. I look at the credits, but I'm looking at the illustrations more most times. But it's good that they do that too, because then people usually look more at the names, because that is very important, because they're the ones who created the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good to have
behind the
entertainment
scenes is
fans to
just as
watch.
important as in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Yeah, wow. So I can't wait to watch more. This is so good. I just want to sit and talk, and I just really was
I
looking
know,
forward
you
to
know,
it.
I can talk all day just about the child. I mean, all his
I know,
expressions.
and how smart.
And then with Karga, I mean, he just, he's me.
I know. And I know a lot of people
so cute.
think the same way we do, and they get very excited to see the child. And other people probably go, eye roll, like, okay, it's not all about that, you know. But how smart is it to have the child in this? Because everyone loves Yoda, and he's a mysterious species we know nothing about, really. And then we have this cute little baby that, oh my God, what a cute freaking little baby. And it's so smart to have him be like one of the main characters. And I love Mando too, but it's such a great mix. And to always like remind us, they have to bring that back. And it's not overdoing it in my eyes, because I just love freaking the child.
I gotta get the child.
Yeah, and I just love him. So, he just, in that ship go, woo! I'm just so excited. Yeah, you have to put his arms up,
He
too.
gets that cookie slob out.
You put his arms up, you go, yay! So I love that. And he was even trying to peek at Mando, because it's fun that we actually mentioned that in the intro, where we're like, of course, Mando follows a strict code. You cannot see his face, but he has to, when he sleeps, it looks like he even has his helmet on. He might take it off. But that one time he went in there, like, I think the child was there with him, right? And I don't know. But it looks like he might sleep with his helmet on. He will not take it off even in front of the child, but sipping something, and the child's like looking, trying to peek to see. So that was actually kind of cool to see. And they might have an interaction a lot, where he might see his chin and just there's his chin.
With each other all the time, 24 hours a day.
Oh my God.
So they really do have a good bond, and that is going to be hard. I can't see Mando, and I will be brokenhearted. And I get he lives a dangerous life, but I'm going to be brokenhearted if he does split up with a child, but I can't see that happening. Ahsoka,
but,
and those
he's
two
going with it. I mean,
together.
honestly, if he wasn't true to the code, he wouldn't be on this journey. But it's going to be very hard for him to let him go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too.
I think so.
The Jedi.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait for the next episode.
How could you let this cute little child go?
I know. It's so smart. Yeah, I love it. They did such a good job with this. And so I know a lot of fans, Star Wars fans, like true, like super fans, really enjoy this. And I get like, it's so complicated, the stories are, and the lore, that it's hard to get it right. And a lot of fans made stories, from what you guys have been telling us, that are like a lot better than certain movies. And I hear this one is definitely that good in between, where it satisfies most fans, you know, because it has that mix of old school and better stories and great acting. I really like the acting, and the different aliens that we see. Of course, they use a lot of makeup and props and stuff instead of just CGI all around, which I like too. Because even though like animating things and having special effects, like sometimes that could be too clean cut. Not in this show. They do a very good job with this, but they just mix it just right, where it's a lot of fun. The only one that was a little silly to me, but you kind of just accept it, was that ant creature. From before, because it was too much. And like, I don't know, it was like, but it was still funny, like old school again, so it was still fun. But anyways, I love the show. Come on, Ahsoka, we want to see you. It'll be amazing. And to see her as an adult would be so awesome. As an adult and real life. Holy crap. As Rosario Dawson. Yes, I love her. We love her because she's here on the show. Yeah, it was great. And the reason why I keep saying Kara and Kara is because my niece, Kim's daughter's name is Kara. So I keep going Kara. So I want to say Kara, but I'm sure it's Kara. I like know it's Kara, and then I second guess myself, and I'm like, wait, maybe it's Kara. But yeah, I really do like her now. The Marshall. Yeah, another Marshall. Woohoo. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Let us know what you thought of this episode, because I can't wait to read about that. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stay safe. Bye. He's so cute.